Hey folks, Tommy the Butcher for Wise Guys Barbecue. Today, straight from the Polite Pig in Disney Springs, Florida, we replicated an item off their menu, smoked brisket meatball, served up on a bed of cheesy, creamy grits, topped with crispy onion strings and fresh chopped chives. But before we get started, please like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and stick around because I'm gonna show you how you can do it at home. Bring Disney to your house.
Wow, that was magical.
All right, so we're gonna get started with our recipe, and the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna make a panade. And what a panade is just a breadcrumb milk mixture, and it's used as a binder in making like meatballs, any type of meat mixture that's gonna cook. It'll help it all stay together. So first thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna go in with a half cup of panko breadcrumbs, 3 tablespoons of light cream. You can use a buttermilk would work very well as well. 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce and 2 teaspoons of chopped chives. And the other ingredient will be 1 whole egg and 1 egg yolk. All right, I'm gonna mix up the this breadcrumb mixture. We're calling it a panade, that's what it is. Just take a fork, get all the ingredients all incorporated, mixed up nicely. Yeah, this is one technique you can use in making meatballs. The other, of course, you can just dump everything in the bowl all at once and just mix it all up by hand. But every now and then I like to go a little bit out of the box and use different techniques just for the heck of it. All right, this is all mixed up, and you want to let it sit aside for about 30 minutes so that it can absorb those breadcrumbs and get nice and soft and mushy. So I'm going to put that aside. Next, we're going to focus on our ground meat. So like I said, this is on the menu, they're calling this brisket meatball. So what I did, I actually picked up a small piece of brisket point and I ground it myself utilizing the technique that we did on a previous video when we did the bolognese, and we'll include a link to that video as well so you can revisit the technique that we use. But I have about 1.5 pounds of ground brisket. I'm not going to use all of this. I'm only going to use about 1 pound. And we're also going to go in with 1 pound of ground pork as well.
And the whole thing of that.
The whole thing in there. So we got 1 pound of ground pork and 1 pound of ground brisket. All right, I'm gonna like mix this beef or pork up a little bit. Now we're gonna go in with our seasoning next. I have 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt. I have 1 teaspoon of celery salt.
I love celery salt.
Teaspoon of crushed black pepper. Teaspoon of garlic powder. Teaspoon of paprika. And 1/2 teaspoon of crushed red chili flakes. Now a panade has been resting for about 1/2 hour. It's all absorbed the milk. I'm gonna add that in as well. All right. Now the only thing to do now is just get all this mixed up and incorporated. So once I get all these mixed, we're gonna roll them into roughly golf ball size meatballs, about 1.5 inches in diameter. Then we're gonna be bringing them over to our pellet smoker. We got it at 275 degrees. And we're gonna be doing our meatball cook for about 1 hour at 275. We're looking for an internal temperature of 150 to 155. And then at that point, we'd be ready for the next step. Those are small golf balls.
That what? No,
I don't
that's
know,
like
hers are small, mine are big, so.
That's a golf ball. That's like
1.5 inches. That's like 3/4 inch. I don't know. There we go.
Well, mine are going to be better. They're going to be crispier on the outside.
Okay.
I can make a Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, let's make Mickey Mouse meatballs.
We should. Can I make one?
Sure. Anybody got a golf ball? I want to put one on this table.
I'm telling you, that's the size of a golf ball. That's way bigger than a golf ball. That's like the size of like, I don't know.
All right, folks, you can all weigh in. Take a look at what we're doing here. And
ball.
tell me or tell us,
It's not that. What were you?
is that a golf ball or is that a golf
Where
ball?
are you golfing?
I don't know. These look. All right. Now, we've got these made, and what we want to do now is you want to get them in the fridge and let them sit for about a half hour to chill. And then at that point, they'll be ready for the smoker. All right, we got our smoker running at 275. We're going to get them on. This is a grill mat, also called a jerky mat with a smoked jerky, a dry out jerky on these. And I find these work great with meatballs. A recipe similar to this, where they're not going to be sitting on a grill that is going to cause it to like drop a little bit in the middle. These will just make them maintain their shape, basically.
Cool.
And they're easy to get off. So we're going to get right on there with the mat. We're just going to load these on. Now, if you haven't noticed already, this is our Mickey Mouse meatballs. So I'm dying to see how that comes
I
out.
wonder who made that one. So now these obviously are going to take longer than if you were to just bake them in the oven. Right? Or no? They're the same size?
Well, I got them at 275.
Oh.
If you would, you could bake
But
them
you
in the
could
oven.
put them in the oven if you wanted to, right? Or
Yeah,
fry
you could do these in the oven, absolutely.
Or fry
and it
them?
would take the same amount of time. 275 in a smoker or 275 in an oven is 275, no matter how you look at it. So.
I guess you're right with that one.
And these are going to be on here for about an hour. We'll check after about 45 minutes. I'm going to put this one in the back and leave
Mickey.
the front for Mickey. I don't know if those ears are going to stay on,
Oh,
but
you squished his ear. That's okay.
wow, I'm trying to get him to stick. All right, we're going to lower the lid and we're going to let these run for about 45 minutes and we'll be back to check them out then. All right, it's been an hour. We're going to take a look, see how our meatballs are coming along. Whoa, they're looking great.
That's good.
I'm gonna just give it temp. We're looking for 150, 155. Yeah, we're good to go. 150, that's a little bit more well done, but I'll say they're perfect. Now what I'm gonna do next, I got a little bit of barbecue sauce here. You can use any barbecue sauce you like. I'm gonna like dunk these, and then we're gonna get them back on for another 5 or 10 minutes, just so this glaze, this sauce can tack up a little bit. They do look good.
They look good. Mickey Mouse came out pretty good too.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse held up well. His
Yeah, he
ears,
doesn't.
well, I gotta still pick them up, so
Yeah,
I'm not sure if his ears are gonna be intact, but
it's all right. We tried.
Mickey held up well. You know what? Look at
that's
it
the
that
be-
side. Tell me that's not Mickey Mouse.
That's the best one.
Is that Mickey or what? I'm gonna lower this lid and let it go. I'm gonna come back in another 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Cool.
All right, see you then. Now these meatballs are done. They took about an hour and 5 minutes, hour and 10 minutes. They're nice and glazed. We're gonna return them to this glaze and we're gonna hold them this way until final presentation.
Don't look at the ear. Be careful of the ear.
Let me get Mickey out of there. He's buried.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Dang.
Yeah. Sorry, folks. Mickey lost an ear.
I drowned him.
Oh well. All right, the next thing I want to show you is on this menu item, the recipe, the final dish is garnished with a couple of things. It's garnished with a crispy onion string, and it's garnished with fresh chopped chives. Now, as far as the onion string component to the dish, I didn't exactly want to do an onion where I had to bread it, fry it, so I actually made what's called a birista, B-I-R-I-S-T-A, used quite often in Indian dishes as a topping, as an enhancement to some of the dishes. It's very simple, it's very easy. We're gonna end up with this is the product we're gonna end up with. It's gonna be a crispy fried onion that I'm gonna use just to sprinkle on top of the finished dish. But I just wanted to show you quickly how we did this. I took a red onion, I took the ends off first. We just peel you can use any type of onion for this. Red onion, Vidalia onion, brown onion, white onion. Now you get your onion cut in half. Now, there's two different ways. If I slice this onion by going this way, I'm gonna get long, thin slices. If I cut it this way, it would be the opposite. All right, this is how I wanna go. Just take the end off and literally just go as thin as you can. Use your finger as a guide. You can actually rest the knife right up against the finger. Once you start getting down and there's not much of a base to work with, just flip it over and keep going. You always want that flat base to work with you, not against you.
This is the part where I quit and throw that part away.
Yep, well, nothing wrong with that. So that's it. Then you just want to toss them, get them all separated. You want to get them in a microwavable dish. You just want to go in with maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of oil. Get them all well coated. All right, get everything well coated, well mixed. And then you want to get your plate, your dish, put it in the microwave, high setting. You want to set the timer for, it's going to take about 15 minutes. So after 13 minutes, just keep checking on it. You want to just keep stirring it. Eventually, they'll start to cook down. They'll start to take color. But just keep an eye on it and go in there every minute or so once you get to the 12, 13 minute point, because they can get overcooked if you're taking your eye off of it. But that's it. 15 minutes in the microwave. Once you've removed them, just get it on a plate, on a paper towel, let them cool, and as they cool, they begin to crisp up. If you use the red onion, you're gonna get more of a strong onion flavor, much more pungent. So if you don't wanna go that route, use something sweet, a Vidalia onion, a brown onion, white onion, that'll work well. So that's one component to the dish ready to go. The next step, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get inside, we're gonna start cheesy grit, because that's the other item. All right, we're ready to get started with our cheesy grits. I have a large saucepan on the fire here, medium heat. First thing we're gonna go in with 3 cups of chicken stock.
It's hot.
Yep. To the 3 cups of chicken stock, we're gonna add 1 cup heavy cream. And 1 cup of water. Now I'm gonna raise the heat. We're gonna bring this to a boil. Now, as you're bringing this to the boil, there's dairy in here in the form of cream, so make sure you're whisking it at all times. You don't want to let it sit there. It'll scorch. It'll burn on the bottom, so keep it moving. All right, our liquid has come up to a boil. We're gonna go in with some of our seasonings now. We're gonna go in with 4 tablespoons of butter, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Get that in there. 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of a Creole seasoning, and lastly, 1 teaspoon cracked black pepper. I'm gonna give that a whisk. Get it back to a boil. All right, this has come up to a boil, and next we're going in with our grits. 1 cup of grits. These are regular old-fashioned grits, not instant grits.
You just dump it all in.
Dump it all in. We're gonna get this all whisked up. Get it all incorporated.
Now, do you have to keep stirring this?
No, we're gonna get it all stirred up right now. We're gonna bring it back to a simmer. We're gonna cover it and let it go 20 minutes. Very similar,
so it's
like doing rice.
Oh,
You know,
so it's nice
you
and
get all
easy.
your, Once you get everything together, and of course we want to lower that heat. We don't want it to be a rip-roaring boil. So I'll put a lid on, and 20 minutes.
Cool.
All right, we're ready to go to the next step with our grits. They're looking great, and we have 2 items left to add to it. We're gonna put in the remainder of our butter. So 8 tablespoons of butter in here. That's a whole stick. So,
Wow.
like I always say, everything is better with butter. 1 cup of grated, or shredded I should say, cheddar cheese. Give this a
Yum.
whisk.
Wow.
Now it's really gonna come to life, this
That
grit.
looks so good.
Cheesy, buttery grits. go like this.
Oh my gosh.
At the restaurant, they serve this, it's an appetizer. They serve it in like a little cardboard tray type of thing. So we went ahead and we're gonna use these. We're gonna go in with our grits first. And we're gonna be generous, not too shy with the grits. No, I'm not gonna make a mess. Maybe I should do them over. Nah.
Want me to do it?
Yeah, would you like to? You might
Sure,
guess.
I'll do it.
So we're gonna switch sides. So our grits are plated up. Now I'm gonna pull the lid off these meatballs. Check those out.
Those look good.
Now on the restaurant picture, looks like they have 3 meatballs per order. So I'm gonna get some nice, look at that, wow. Now next they garnish it with some crispy onion strings. And like I said earlier, we did the birista. So we're just gonna sprinkle those on top. Our meatballs are kind of sinking into the, but they're looking good.
It's like a grits bath,
Grits bath, there you go.
right?
You made a grits bath from brisket meatballs. And last but not least, fresh chopped chives.
These look good.
Now we're gonna include the actual picture off the menu from the Polite Pig, so you folks can actually make the comparison yourself and let us know how we did. Drop a comment in the comment section. We want to know if we came close. I think we did. I think we did a great job.
I think we came really close. Looks really good. All right, and here you have it. We have our smoked brisket meatballs straight from the Polite Pig at Disney Springs in Disney World, Florida, on top of our cheesy grits, topped with our crispy onions and chives.
All right, Al, what do you figure? We pulled it off.
It looks just
It
like
looks like the real thing. It does. So,
Wanna try?
yep, let's go
All right.
for it.
You know what? I'm gonna do the Mickey ear.
Do the Mickey ear. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna stab this one right here.
Oh, there that goes. That's really good. The grits are delicious.
Well, let me tell you, these meatballs they are firm, but I like to chew in them. We did a ground brisket. I did it myself, so there's a lot more texture in these meatballs. They work so well with these cheesy grits, the crispy onions, the chives. There's a lot going on. The flavors really marry well together.
It's really good. We did it.
Wow, that's really, really good.
What a magical day, huh?
Yeah, it was a magical day. I couldn't have said it any better
magical
myself.
day.
Listen, folks, try this at home. I know everybody's gonna love it as much as we loved it, and it was a lot of fun doing it. So I want you to give this a try. So thank you for watching. This is Tommy the Butcher.
I'm Alie.
For Wise Guys Barbecue, we enjoyed this so much, and we hope you liked it as well. Can't wait to see you next time. But before we go, as always, please like, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you do not miss an episode.
See you real soon.
See you real soon.